Busy. Sorry about that. Good morning. Good afternoon. Busy. That's all I can say. I mean, trying to wheel and deal and get things, very good day. I mean, you'd be surprised on how things work and happen and your inner circle and your friendship and everything with different people and everything. Things are very, sometimes it seems complicated, but there's always a but. Like I said, it's good. It's very good to have friends because your friends, people look out for you and after you. And when you don't burn your bridges, you always will have friends. So again, it's nowhere. But again, it's nice to have people on your side. It's nice to have somebody that has your best interest. Very happy. Very happy. Like I said, I am tickled pink. I am talking about something completely off key just because I had a good day and things working into place, falling into place there, more or less, yes. But again, when you don't sleep, when you don't screw people over, when you don't treat people like, if you treat people like shit, you're gonna get shit back. What do they call it? Karma. I just can't. You always hear about karma. This, the karma is gonna get you, and all this stuff. Well, is there good karma? Is there bad karma? Because all the karma I get is always good. Things always fall into place one way or another. So, I mean, again, do unto others. There we go. Do unto others. Yes, me too. I know what you mean. There we go. So yeah, you guys, I hope everybody is doing good. I hope everybody's having a spectacular day. Hope everything is going good. I mean, again, when you're doing good, and people like you, your mood is different, your attitude is different. But when you screw people over all the time, and they don't trust you, they don't have faith in you, and there's always something. But when you're a good person and when you do good to people, they want to do good back to you. And that's all I'm talking about. Is I'm having a great day, and things came across to me unexpectedly. unexpectedly. And again, that falls under my topic for today: eat, drink, and be merry. But tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. So live life to the fullest. And again, when you live life to the fullest, that's always in a positive. So again, you guys, always do good, be happy, and don't screw people over. Because again, people always remember how you treat them, and they want to help you any way that they can. They want to help. So again, we got 11 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got 4 thumbs up. Smash those thumbs up. Smash those thumbs up. I hope everybody is having a great day. Today is our Friday. Tomorrow is the big day for the whole world, maybe, right? Our president is going to Anchorage, Alaska. He's going to meet with the president, Putin from Russia. And hopefully they're going to get and fix and get things good. So again, yeah, there's always something going on. And hopefully it's working in your best interest. Always your best interest. And I'm just happy that I have people on my side. And I'm glad I never burned bridges. Never burned bridges with my cousin. In Kentucky, they are excited to see me soon. And again, there was this one idiot saying, a whole bunch of bad and rude comments. But again, that's what you expect. That's what I expect when you have negative people. But when you have positive people, then you feed off of their positive lifestyle. You get their karma. You get their what is it called? Mojo. You get their glow. So yeah, when you hang out with positive people, you get positive results. When you hang out with negative people, you're going to wind up in jail, dead, screwed over. So again, you guys, always do good, keep moving forwards. There we go. Keep going forwards. I had a very good meeting earlier. That's why I was late. I had a good meeting. Had a good day. Last night I went outside my hotel, and when I first came here, one of the bars has a female manager, and she's married to the Thai man. And when I first got here, I bought him drinks because it was his day off, and I bought him drinks the whole night. And we hit it off. We had a good rapport with each other. And last night after my show, I went downstairs and did a little look around, see what's going on. And his wife called me, the manager of the nightclub of the Bear Garden. She called me and told me to come on over. I came over, and her husband was right there. And I said, "What's going on?" And he don't speak very good English. And the manager said, "My husband want to buy you drinks for tonight." And I go, oh, very nice. So again, when you treat people good, things go good. When you treat people bad, when you are different, like I said, when you are hanging out with the wrong element, things don't normally go good. Maybe one day it goes good, but it will catch up to you. It will catch up to you. And again, that's the bad part. So yeah, very, very happy. But but what you show. I'm not sure what that means, but you know, I am very happy. We got 10 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope everybody is doing good this beautiful Friday day. It's supposed to rain. I thought I heard raining earlier, but it wasn't rain. It was something else. But the forecast is rain for tonight and thunder showers. I talked to my buddy up by Chiang Mai, and they're having heavy rain right now. So hopefully we're not going to have heavy rain right now, just because it interferes with my internet. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Anybody want to come up? You guys are always welcome. Let me put the link out. There we are. Let me put the link out and see if anybody want to pop up and say hello and what's going on in your neighborhood. My neighborhood is going good. My neighborhood is going good. There we go. My internet fluctuates. Now the bars are going back up. Yeah. But that's okay. Things are going good. Always be positive. Even when you're in the gloom, weather-wise, mental-wise, there's always another day that's good. What's up, Jerry? How is life in the Philippines? I know life is wonderful for you. Cheap life. Jerry likes to paint the Philippines as a wonderful place. It is a wonderful place. There's always better places than the Philippines. But again, you just got to make adjustments. Got to make lifestyle adjustments. And when you can make lifestyle adjustments, then things are good. My buddy Don C came up on my show a couple of days ago. Big E made comments what he said and what Don C said. And yes, Don C, if you live in holiday mode all the time, then things are always going to be more expensive. But when you settle down and get out of, life is good in the Philippines. Yes, I know it is. That's what you always tell us. But, when you get out of holiday mode and then you get back into reality mode, then you got to make different changes. So, yes, Don C made very, very good. He made very good common sense. Again, these people been around for a long time. These people know, and they are travelers. My good buddy Doug Big E, Don C, Pennsylvania Trucker, all these different kinds of people. They all made even my buddy Real Deal J. He's been around. He traveled all over the world, so he knows what he's talking to majority of the time. Kevin, when are you going home? The end of the month. Yes, yes, the end of the month. The end of the month, my friend. Come on up. Oh, I didn't hear that. Huh. I didn't. Let me see. Hey, Jared, can you hear me okay?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you, Big Kev. What's going on, brother?
I'm having a
Do
great day, man. Every day is a good day.
every day is a good day. So, hey, you finally took my advice, and it sounds like you're
Uh-oh.
going home. Or did I mishear that, or did it sound like you're going
Well,
home
no,
at the
no,
end of the month?
no. I am at the end of the month. I am
Uh huh.
definitely leaving here. Uh-oh, wait.
Ah,
We got
okay.
another customer. There we go. Real
I thought
Deal
you.
J just popped up.
Ah, I thought you just said you're going home. Did I mishear that?
You broke
Did
up, my
I?
friend.
Oh, sorry. I thought I just heard that you said you're going home. Is that correct?
Yeah. I am going home.
Good for you.
Frank, I
Good for
give up.
you.
I give up, Frank.
No. You didn't give up anything, Big Kev. You're just basically taking one step back to get your affairs in order, and then you'll be back. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what you're gonna do, right?
yeah. I mean,
Good.
I was being sarcastic when I say that because
Oh, I see.
old
Okay.
Frank is listening and he's going, I win," and he's
No,
touching
no.
himself under
But
the
but
table.
see, you finally took my advice because I'm the one that told you. You best thing
Well,
to
a
do is
lot of
go
people
home.
told me,
Well, I thought
but
all these other people were
yeah,
telling you to stay in Southeast Asia. I told you go home, retool, sell some shit, get your money together, and then come back. See what I mean? And then you know
yeah,
what?
you did.
You might come back and you might do 6 months in Kentucky and you might do 6 months in Thailand or wherever. That you might do that
That's
and you
right.
might be
And I
more
already went.
and you might be happier. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live in Southeast Asia all year round. You don't have to do that. You might do that maybe the next couple of years back and forth. And then when you really got your shit together, you might say, you know what? Now I can sustain myself. I can stay out here all year round. And then you'll just stay all year round. So
Yeah,
I think it's a wise move what you're doing. It's a good move, and don't let anybody deter you from that. Just do what you got to do. That'll make you happy, and that'll make you stronger and more financially stable when you do come back to Southeast Asia. See,
But
but
when
yeah.
you
don't.
That's
come
that's
back,
what you
Kevin,
said. That's what Jay said. Big E said, Doug Williams said. So are all these good advice? Well, Big E said, go check out different countries, and at the end, find the one that is suitable for you.
Yeah, but see,
So
so
I did.
far, and well, no, that's a good thing. But see, I told you this months ago. You understand what I mean? So, but
Yeah,
here's what
yeah.
it is, Big Kev. So far, I don't believe, and again, I'm only speculating. I'm not you. I don't believe you're happy in any of these countries. Now, that's just my
Well,
belief.
I'm
That's what
happy
I
right
think.
now.
Well, yeah, you in your mind you might think you're happy, but are you really really happy? You don't understand what I mean? Uh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think the Philippines. Now again, look, you might be happier in a certain country. I'm happier in the Philippines because the Philippines fits all my needs. So you need to be in a
Well, plus
country
your wife
that
is in the
fits all
Philippines.
your needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That fits all your needs. But I would strongly suggest that you give the Philippines a second shot because you might think, I already know the Philippines. No, the Philippines has changed. It's not like what it was
Sure.
20 years ago or 15 years ago. Things change. Might be for the better. You might like
2015,
it
I left.
better. Right. That's what. That's 11 years ago, 12 years ago. 11 years
Okay.
ago. But again,
Well,
I
I
think
spent
what
a
you're
year
doing.
here.
What's that?
I already been 1 year in like a year and a half in Vietnam and Thailand.
Yeah. Well, how much time did you spend in Vietnam, though?
Roughly 3 months, 90 days.
Yeah. Yeah. You really got to. And in Thailand is where you spent most of your time, right? Most of
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Yeah. You need to
All
spend
over,
more.
not just one place.
Right, right. No, I think in Vietnam you need to spend more than 3 months to really get a feel of what's going on. You
Sure,
know what I mean?
sure.
Yeah. But good, man. Good. I'm glad for you. You go home, and that's good. Never burn your bridges, so that you can get your room back. So that your aunt will probably have to kick out the person she's renting the room to, so that you can come back. That kind of shit.
Yeah, well, they've been hounding me on when am I going to come back ever since I left. So
Oh,
again, you know that they are religious and all this stuff, and this place is Sodom and Gomorrah. So they want me to hurry up and leave before I can be saved again and all this stuff.
oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Good. See, you need to listen to people like me, like Jay. You know what I mean? We give good advice. But then again, it's up to you to figure out who gives you good advice. You
Yeah,
know?
I
See,
found a cheap ticket.
you found a cheap ticket? Really?
Yeah,
How much you pay nowadays?
yeah. Well, it was 1,100, and now I
Right?
found one for 850.
Really? All the way to Kentucky or to Nashville?
To Nashville, from
And then you just
Bangkok to Nashville.
and can you take an Amtrak from Nashville to where you live to
No, but
Kentucky?
my cousin, we only live 1 hour and 30 minutes out of Nashville.
Oh shit, he'll just pick you up in the car, man. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So,
Wow. Yeah, that's good, dude. That's nice.
and
Good
I'll
for
be
you.
back. I'll be back for the holidays and everything, and singing "Kumbaya" and everything.
And then what you need to do now is start selling shit when you go back. Save your money. Start putting that fucking bank to the side, right? You need to
Yeah.
save money. You got to
And
come
don't
back
bring
with a
so much
better.
I
shit
need to
over
buy
next
another
time,
green
Kevin.
screen. Hello.
Hey,
No, no,
Kevin,
don't.
don't bring so much shit over, man. Just one case and
Yeah,
a
Oh, I know
backup,
that.
bro.
I learned
get
that
rid of
lesson.
that shit. Yeah, yeah, get rid of that shit. You don't need all that green screen bullshit. All you need is
Well, I
a
never
good
had it.
phone
I
or
mean, I never
laptop.
used it.
You never used it, right? Yeah, you bought it for
Well,
what
well,
then?
what, well,
Yeah,
no. Roberto's the one that bought the green screen, but that was like 8, 10 years ago. But Frank
right.
likes to bring it up. You know, all my
Yeah,
toys
just
and blah blah.
yeah, yeah,
Again, he's
just
a clown.
dude, just start selling shit. Whatever money you make from the stuff you sell, you don't need drones and all that bullshit. Bank the money, put it in the fucking bank, and start saving some money so that you can come with a better startup money for next time you come
There
back
you
to
go.
Southeast Asia. You know, that's it. So it makes your life a lot easier, and then not carrying all that luggage makes it easier to move around, to go visit
Oh
different
God.
towns, different cities. You know, that's it. That's all you need, and that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
good for you,
and
Big
have a
Kev.
good attitude. Got to have a good attitude.
Well,
If you
yeah,
have
Don't
a
worry,
right.
bad
6 months
attitude,
will go
you're
fast.
screwed.
6 months will go fast, Kevin. You got to save every fucking bit you got because 6 months goes very quick.
Yeah. So save your ass off, dude. Pay whatever if you got to pay a little rent or pay a couple of bills at your aunt's. Just
Oh
do
yeah,
that. And
it's not rent free.
right, right. But you got to bank money too. Don't buy
Yeah,
stupid shit. Bank money and sell all the shit that you don't need. Get rid of it. Not get rid of it. Just sell it.
liquidate. Yeah,
Yeah, liquidate. You'll sell it on Facebook. People will buy shit. So and then just Go down to the bare minimum. Because what do you need at your aunt's house? A TV, right? You got a room, you
Yeah.
got a bed, you got all that shit. And then you need a
Well, I have
laptop.
everything already in my room. I mean,
Right,
I got a big screen TV. I got,
right,
like I said, it's an apartment downstairs. I got my own entrance going in and out of the building.
right. Right, but you were buying like air guns and this and that. Just get rid of that shit, man.
Oh
Whatever you were
no!
buying, you
I
know.
mean that AR-50 that wasn't mine. That was my cousin. But again, everybody's so gullible. Oh, Kevin bought a gun because I'm holding the gun.
Oh,
So people speculated, well, he got a gun.
oh, I see. Well, I
Well,
mean,
like I
you
said,
know,
Frank,
get rid get rid of some of your cameras because you don't need that shit. You got a good phone. All you need is a good phone and a fucking laptop. That's it. You know,
yeah,
you don't need all these high definition cameras and stuff like that. You don't need all that. You don't need that to do video. You got a phone. That's more than enough to do a video. Or you can just get an inexpensive DJI or a GoPro to do videos if you
yeah.
need an extra
That's why I
camera.
got his
You
still.
know. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So just liquidate stuff you don't need, get the cash out of it, put it in the bank, and then just keep saving, man. From
Sit
from
on.
your from whatever pensions and all that, plus whatever you make off of super chats and Google, that should automatically be saved. You shouldn't even touch that shit.
Yeah,
You know. So see,
yeah. Like I said, I
Don't
learned a
buy no
lot
little
since I've been
horsey
here.
toys. No more horsey toys and fluffy fucking shit.
That was a damn birthday present from one of the little kids in the house. I just confiscated it.
All right, well,
Don't
no
get
more
all
penis
okay.
excited.
no more penis pumps and anal plugs. No more. No,
No
more.
more.
Kevin.
Hey, no more free pocket pussies. That kind of stuff.
No
Well,
more.
Will Wonks is the one that sent me that.
Yeah, that was
Porn's
free. I
free.
remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
But you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
like
yeah.
to build it up like I'm buying all this kind of shit. But most of this stuff I got through donation and Balut John and everybody and Roberto
Okay,
and
but
these guys. But you guys
all right, but
are
then,
all
but then, but Big Cat. But let me ask you, what did you do with all that money that you were raking in from Google and all that? You blew that,
my
right?
kids got it.
No, they
You spent
didn't. Come on.
you sent all
Yeah,
that money to your kids.
I sent the majority. Like I said, I got Western Union receipts that I
Oh,
showed
okay.
different people, and
All
they
right.
all could vouch for it. But again,
Oh,
Frank is going. Kevin got lots of money. He don't need because see, you guys are giving me money, and he doesn't like it, so he trying to block it and saying Kevin got lots of money. He's just too cheap to spend it. But this is coming out of the horse's mouth.
well, has Frank been? Frank hasn't done any videos, right? Still hasn't done any
Not
videos,
not
has he?
for not for like a while, but he's
It's
watching.
been
He
about a
knows
month.
he's watching. Yeah.
Right, he's watching, but it's been about a month since James Cardinian Bond came back from Bentine Island.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, you did
Kevin,
it.
don't
That's
you
when
have to do Kevin, don't you have to do another knee operation? Didn't you only do just one?
well, they want me to have a knee replacement on both legs.
Can you
That's
get the
around
state to help you?
30,000 each.
Can you get
Well,
the
I
state to
got
help you?
insurance when I get back there. Yeah.
So you'll have insurance, right? So that'll cover
Yeah.
that. So you might as well get them done, dude, because there's some
Yeah, I'll get
recovery
that done
time.
while you're there, man. So when you
Get
come
that
back,
shit
you're
done.
Yeah.
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 So then at least you'll be able to walk around and stuff like that. Plus, there's a few months
do walk
recovery
around.
time. Well, you'll be able to walk around a lot better, Big Cat. I mean,
Yeah, because if you get it done,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah,
healed.
yeah.
You'll be heaps healed before you're ready to go. It'll be all good.
yeah.
Yeah. But again, we have to realize, we have to recognize that we're not young anymore and we have limitations. Even though
So you
get
haven't
leg
rec-
surgery,
You haven't recognized that yet? How come you haven't
Well,
recognized that yet?
no, because in your mind, you're young, and your body says something completely different.
Right,
You
but
know
but
this, though. I mean,
yeah, but you should know that by now, right? How old are you? 62?
well, 63,
63,
but again,
right?
my mind is like a Peter Pan syndrome, forever young. But
Okay.
again, if you're old like Frank, then your attitude is old, your body is old, and everything is old on him. So again, his attitude and my attitude is two different kinds of lifestyles.
Okay. All right.
Well, old Frankie boy, he's older than dirt. So
Well, Jerry,
he's got
that's
10.
just
He's
like
got
me
10 years
saying,
on you.
yeah, that's like me saying, Jerry, don't go scuba diving no more because that's a young man sport. You're old as you feel.
Big Cab, scuba diving is not necessarily a young man's sport. There's a guy I know that's 80 years old that's scuba diving. There's a lot of older
Yeah,
expats that do scuba diving because what scuba diving does, it's better than running, or it's better than certain exercises because it's a low impact kind of exercise, scuba diving, you know? So again, but you still got to be in somewhat good health to be able to scuba dive because you're talking about
sure,
you're going to depths of 20, 30 meters. So it's not everybody that can do that shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of,
exactly.
yeah, you've got to
So
kind
again,
of
you need
somewhat in shape.
you need to know your limitations.
Right. You do need to know your limitations. Just like, if you think you can bang two women at one time, but you really can't, you can only maybe
Oh
barely do
boy,
one.
but it's
In,
fun
in your
trying. It's fun
in
trying
your
though.
case, we're talking about your case. Then that's knowing your limitations, right?
Yeah, so you only do a woman and a half. You
No,
don't do
But
the
he's got
no,
to
whole
no.
thing.
try. He's
I'm
got
in
to
the two
try.
category. If I was single, I'd be definitely in the two category, big cap. Even at my
All right,
age. Even at my
It's
there you
age.
go.
overrated, boys. It's overrated. You only got one dick.
But just be happy with one. That's why you have
You have nothing but
you
problems
have a
to do in
young
the
lady
bedroom.
instead of an old lady.
So where are you going to go back to, Kevin? Are you going back to the Philippines this round?
Oh no, I'm leaving. In September,
No, I mean
I am literally out of here.
no, after you've spent 6 months in the US and saved some money, are you going back to the Philippines?
Not. I would have to weigh it out and see what is in my best interest
Mm,
because I don't want to commit because it's a long time from now.
right. It's still a little too early, Jay. So he needs to wait and see at the time when he goes to Southeast Asia, is he going to make the move? Because I understand you got a little hesitation there because you don't know what could happen at the border.
Well, see,
That's your
Frank
hesitation.
likes to say, "I'm afraid to go back because, like the brother-in-law is gonna come back and get me." What the fuck is he talking about? Afraid to go back?
Nah,
Um,
the brother-in-law ain't gonna come back and get you, dude. He won't even know
oh
where to
hell
find
no,
you.
nobody is.
He probably doesn't
Oh,
have
I
any
got
money
somebody
for a
just a
bus
moment.
ticket to come and find you. You know, is that Gypsy in the?
You cut out.
Thank you, my dear. Oh my goodness.
I think you cut
Housekeeping.
out there, Terry.
Yeah, housekeeping just talked to me.
Say that again. Be kept housekeeping. Ah, okay.
Housekeeping just came to me and they talked to me. So I had to answer a question from them.
Oh, what are they kicking you out or something? Are you behind in rent or no? You cool,
Oh
right?
no.
Okay.
Always good stuff. I've been here so long. I am like family now. I mean,
You're like really, you're like their family. So it's like if you bang one of the house keeping women, it's like banging your sister or something like that, right?
well, hopefully like maybe your cousin, right?
No
Maybe your
family
cousin,
there, mate. They
because
just want your
everybody's
money.
saying their cousin.
All
No.
It's a
We
right.
got good
If
people
they're family, let's
that
see if they put you up for a month.
here.
Yeah, ask
Well,
your
they have.
family there and
They
wait,
gave me
ask
discount and everything.
discount. They give you a discount.
Oh yeah,
All right, big cat. A discount on the room or what? What do they discount?
yeah,
The rub and
yeah.
tug.
Discount on the room, discount on
Oh,
electricity and everything. Yeah.
really?
Like I said, these people are very good people.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Very good.
I even have money. I still have money in my wallet. Oh,
Oh, give us
Here's
some.
a
I'm broke.
thousand money.
Give me some money, Kevin.
Yeah,
Well,
Kev, I need a loan,
I
big
always
Kev.
need more money.
Send me some money,
More
Kevin.
money.
I'm so broke. Fucking even ducks throw me bread.
But are you eating it though? Are you eating the bread? Or are you
Uh, so wait, since you got the discounts, big Kev, no ramen noodles this month, huh?
No. I always have ramen noodles. Those are like
That shit'll
I
kill
never
you,
had a
big
bad.
Kev.
It's
Oh
not good
please.
for you, bro.
That shit'll kill
Well,
you, big Kev.
drinking is gonna kill you. I mean,
No,
I
drinking's
don't
good
eat
for
it
you.
every day.
Okay. All right.
Like I
So
said,
hey,
it's
when
good when you come back or in the morning time, and if it's raining out, you don't want to get up and go to the store or go to a
right.
restaurant. Just add hot water and poof.
Well, hey, when you come back, are you gonna do a hotel situation again, or are you gonna go rent like an apartment or something?
You want to know something funny? There's a guy that I met. He's from Bellevue, Washington, by Seattle, and he's staying at this place right next door to the hotel for oh heck, $200, and he
Two
got a
hundred.
kitchen. Yeah, 14,000. No, not 10,000 Thai baht. And I said, fuck, and I'm paying, and I so again, it's good to shop around. Don't just get
Yeah,
comfortable with
but big
one
Kev,
place.
but you must not have shopped around if you didn't find that place.
Well, I exactly because I got too comfortable and I got lazy.
Uh,
When you get comfortable, you don't
wow.
wanna,
Okay. All right. Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Oh well, again, and it was right. I mean, you can throw a rock and you can hit the building from here. And I go, what the
So,
fuck? I mean, right around
so
the
you're
corner.
paying twice. So you're paying twice as much as that guy. Is basically. Damn, big Kev. They saw you coming.
But my friend, well, no, because you got to look at this. Uh, he got to pay first and last month's rent and a security deposit, and he's only there for 2 months. So I mean,
Oh,
unless he gets an
okay.
extension, but so I'm happy. I don't have to fuck with nothing. I don't have to get up and leave. I'm just, but
Right.
again, it's good to shop around.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
should.
it's very hard to get. It's very hard to get an apartment when you have to be out of the place in 90 days all the time. That's a fucking pain in the
Right.
ass.
Yeah, that's the
You know,
problem.
Just a
why
moment.
live like that? And surely don't tell me you're going to go home and save your money and come back and park yourself in the most whore-ridden fucking place in the world in Pattaya on fucking Soy 6. Park yourself there. That just doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. I'll be looking at going somewhere else.
So
And just the idea if you can't really rent a place because you're always going to piss off every 90 days and shit. And do so many border runs, and then you got to jump on a plane and go somewhere. It all just seems too fucking hard for me. I'd rather be somewhere.
But think about it, Jay.
3 months.
But think about it though. If he can cut his rent in half, right, and get a long-term lease, all he's got to do, the money he would save on the cheaper rent, he could just use that to fly in and out on his border runs. That's what Big Kev can do with that money. See?
Or you could just take the bus, inland border run.
Yeah, but you can only do so many of them inland border runs, and you got to get out.
I did four. I did 4 already.
But you got lucky.
And
maybe next time.
Didn't they say you can do 2?
Yeah, maybe next time they might only let you do 2 or something. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
So that means it's 90 days. That means you can only really get a 6-month lease because then you do 90 days, 1 border run, then you get another 90 days, and when that's up, you just fuck off and get out of there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. 4 border runs and 1 extension. So yeah.
What are you going to do about your passport? Are you going to order another passport?
Well, I still got quite a few pages still. I got 1, 2, 3, 2, 4.
But what do they do?
Oh, you still got another.
I've never experienced that before.
You got to get another passport.
9, 10. I still got 10 pages.
In the Philippines, they just give you a piece of paper now. They don't even fucking put anything in your passport when you renew. They just give you a piece of paper.
They do?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think
so.
You go there.
I think so, yeah.
When you renew, they give you a piece of paper, right? Like literally an A4 piece of paper that says you paid the fucking 2 months extension. All you do is just put that in your passport, and when you go back there, you got to show that to them again. You just keep it, and you just keep taking it back.
Right.
I got that before too.
They don't put a sticker in there anymore. They just give you a piece of paper, so you don't even use any pages in your passport.
Yeah, but Big Kev's passport is a new passport. He's still got like 9 or 10 pages left in his passport. He just got that passport.
Pages
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. He just got it last year, so the passport's only a year old.
Yeah,
you know?
brand new. And my border passport from Canada and Mexico, they're all in same age.
Yeah, but you're not going to Canada or Mexico, are you?
I wouldn't mind checking out Mexico. I mean, I thought they had Mexican food in the Philippines. That's why I went there. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, I just had Mexican food today. They got Mexican food here.
No,
yeah, they got
I thought the whole country was like Mexican food.
Yeah, but you'll die if you eat Mexican food every day, dude. Mexican food's not that good. I mean, it tastes good, but it's not healthy for you. You know that, right? I mean,
nothing completely healthy, you know. I mean,
no, there's a lot of stuff that's healthy for you. Salads, fresh soups. That shit's healthy for you, bro.
Yeah.
So, and
but again,
Canada,
it just depends on what you like. I love Thai food, so it's very, very good. I love spicy food.
Oh. You should check out Colombia, Big Kev.
Well, Nico likes Colombia.
Yeah,
But
he can
again,
fill you in.
there's such a good language for me. I don't speak Latin, but Nico can. He knows how to speak that kind of language, so he feels very at
Latin?
home.
It's Spanish. It's Spanish, not Latin. Spanish.
What's the difference?
Latin. The Latin language. Spanish, not Latin. Latin is a different language. Spanish, bro, Spanish. Just like Mexico. Mexico's all Spanish, you know.
Yeah.
Big Kev, just go to Puerto Rico, man. It's cheap. They speak Spanish, but you know.
When old Rose speaks Latin. Yeah, Portuguese
Yeah.
they speak Latin.
No, Portuguese speaks Portuguese.
But,
In Brazil,
yeah,
they speak Portuguese.
But like over in Brazil, they speak Portuguese and Brazilian language.
Well, there's probably a bunch of other dialects, but overall they speak Portuguese there. That's the main language.
Yeah. Same with over in Macau, they speak Portuguese there and Chinese.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't know that. There's even up north in Alaska, there's a couple of Eskimo villages that they speak Portuguese because they had Portuguese sailors that got shipwrecked up northern Alaska, and they mingled with the natives, and they learned how to speak Portuguese.
No, really? No shit.
But I'm sure you guys know that because you're all educated.
Have you heard of East Timor?
Jay, what's that?
Have you heard of East Timor?
East Timor, yeah, it's an island.
Yeah, well, they reckon that's going to be Bali. Maybe you should get a start. You can be with
Why,
your
you
Muslim
like
brothers.
it, or you just being sarcastic?
It's 99% Muslim, the whole of Indonesia. So brothers.
Yeah, Indonesia, all those, two of those countries are big Muslim countries. That's where Frank should go. He'll get along excellent with them.
I wouldn't wish it.
Well, just like Mindanao in the Philippines is practically all Muslim.
No, Mindanao, only a third is Muslim. Maybe a half at the most, but not all.
Yeah, they're still Muslims, though, and they're headhunters, and they're coming to get
it's that Zamboanga area. It's all Muslim, that whole peninsula there, and a little bit in the middle. Yeah.
Whatever happened to that fucking Elliot? They never even talked about that again.
Jerry, are you sitting next to a fan?
No, Big Kev, my fan is off.
We have Mick Fisher in the house. Hello, Mick.
But do you remember that guy, that Elliot Eastwood, that went missing in fucking Zambonga? We talked about that anymore. I don't know if he's dead or found him or fucking. He just disappeared. They just all forgot about him.
I thought they found him a while ago. Or was that another
Who's
party?
That Elliot
Who's that?
Eastwood, the young fella.
That
went
guy
missing.
that got kidnapped.
He's pretty much dead, right?
Well, no one knows. No one's ever said anything after that. It's just a couple of news articles that something got kidnapped, and no one ever talked about it ever again.
Yeah.
Well, they had a couple of bodies that showed up in the ocean, and they're saying that was him, but then it wasn't him. So it could be a hoax.
Floated.
You never know.
A hoax? I don't think it was a fucking hoax.
Yeah.
Look, I'm pretty game. We'll go mostly
Well,
anywhere, but I
because
wouldn't
they
fucking
never
go.
found him, but they keep on saying that he's around.
No, man.
The
He was
fucking
doing
guy's
everything
dead.
wrong. He was doing everything wrong, and he parked himself right in the. He was right in the middle of that fucking Muslim area, right in the middle. You couldn't get any more middle than where he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he really put himself in the fucking shit.
And I understand he was doing deals.
I think he was lending money. He had a money lending
Yeah,
type of operation or something.
correct.
Yeah, I don't know. It's his problem, man. Hey, I gotta jump off, man. I'm diving tomorrow morning, so I gotta get some sleep. It's gonna be a long dive.
Yeah, because
tomorrow.
you're old, so you be careful out there, Pop.
No. There. Yeah, you know what? All the guys that are my age, we're all diving together. I think the youngest guy is like 57
Oh,
or
good.
58. You know, but we're cool.
Well, you all can
All
hold
right,
each
guys.
other's hand. Buddy system.
Let me get out of here and
Go, Bubbles.
have a good trip back, Big Kev, back to Nashville. You know, and I'm sure we'll talk to you before you get back. When are you leaving? Well, don't
Oh,
give
yeah,
a date. But
we still got it.
you still got time.
Well, no, I'm not going to exactly say, but it's going to be in September time.
So you're basically going to sneak out of the country. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm
Because I mean, I know people that sneak in and out of
the
countries.
day that I'm leaving. I mean, nobody needs to know.
No, I
Especially
know.
old Spanky.
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys take care. And,
Don
talk to you guys
C's in the
in
house.
later.
All right.
God damn, you're going from
All right, buddy. Thanks
Jerry
for
to
coming
me.
on.
This show can only go up from here.
Hello, Don C.
How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Don?
I am having a good day today. Every day's a good day, but
Good. Yeah, listen, I've been busy this week, and so I haven't kept track of everything. Are you heading back to the U.S.?
well, I have to leave. My what do you call it? My visa is up on September, so then I already got it stamped and everything. So all I have to wait now. I got to buy my ticket, and they got a good price. $850 one way from Bangkok to Nashville, and I have 3 stops.
I know Nashville very well. Hello, S. Clippy, formerly known as JLB. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Nashville.
Nice
I know that place very well. They got a Broadway. Their main street is Broadway, just like New York City. So I definitely know that area.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Kev, sorry to see you go.
Over in Gaylord Hotel.
Well,
Yep.
the Gaylord. God, what is the rest of that name? You mean the big Gaylord Hotel in Nashville?
Yeah,
It's like a big.
That's where
wait a minute.
John took me.
Wait a minute. So it's a big conference center. I think in Nashville. They actually have one in Washington D.C. They have one in Orlando called the Gaylord. I can't think of the rest of the name, but it's literally a city undercover. So you stay. There's restaurants, everything, but it's all enclosed,
like
right?
Hotels under one.
That's big. So they have them around the country. I've been to them many times. They have. So we go to conferences at the Gaylord. It's like I said, they got one in Orlando. They got one in outside of Washington D.C. They've got one in Nashville. As a matter of fact, it actually got flooded. All my stories, unfortunately, are starting to get 10 and 15 years old because I've been retired now for 8 years. And so I think about 10 years ago, they had a flood in Nashville and the Gaylord got flooded. So anyways,
Well,
I'm sorry to see you go.
From the beer garden next to it.
Oh, I get it. I know that area. It's one of the funniest, when you go to Nashville, it's one of the funniest things that when you go down Broadway, there are all these bars and restaurants and they have karaoke, and everyone that does karaoke there is literally sounds better than any singer you've ever heard in your life. That literally is, if you're a country singer, you go to Nashville and you hang out at the karaoke bars and sing, and you just go. So if you're just like some drunk businessman, you don't want to ever step up there because it's all people that are just could sing their ass off. So anyways, but listen, I'm sorry to see you go, dude. I think you just, I think, I got on the other night or something and I saw, people were saying, hey, save up a little money or something. You don't need a lot of money, but if you're going to stay long term, you got to have enough for a couple of months rent and a couple of months deposit, and have a little extra so that month you're not behind. You've got enough money to cover for a couple of months. So you don't need to save 10,000, but if you had 5,000, that would definitely allow you to come and live somewhere. So. But,
yeah, you need to so you can get an apartment and all that.
Yeah, I mean, look, there are where Kev lives, and I live.
Yeah,
I live several places around him. When I first started,
do this, do that. You have good information. Jay has good information, so I'm just feeding off of everybody.
You need so to stay long term, and when you get off and I told you this before, you're still on the holiday season, so you're still doing the vacation deal. So when you want to come and stay long term, so you got to come up with 3 months rent. So a nice 1 bedroom with a kitchen, and a decent 1 bedroom, down in your area is about 15,000 baht, which is $500. So you need 1,500, and then you need another 2,000. Anyways, you don't need 10,000. I think if you had 3,000 or 4,000, you could easily come here, rent an apartment, and then you're not behind. You're the money that's coming in for your retirement or Social Security, whatever, is coming on top of the money you already have. You have enough money to last 3 or 4 months, and then you're not struggling and worried about is this, is my credit card going to work, or is my money going to come in? But if you get get $4,000, you're golden.
Yeah, cat.
Well, here's an idea, though, Kevin. Why don't you just stay at Don's house?
Well, and Jay, although my place is we're dealing with it. My wife's family is from Surin, and that's right on the Cambodia border, and so we're not only do we have 2 dogs here, but we had 4 people extra staying here.
I remember that.
Because of the war, we brought them here. Now they've just gone back, but we still have the dogs. But there literally is a guy, an Australian guy, who lives like 2 or 3 houses down. He's got 2 or 3 dogs.
The other night, and he could rent a room to Kevin. I don't know why he doesn't do that. He can just catch grabs if you want to go.
I'm telling you, this guy. I think this guy had a roommate that moved out. He's an Australian. I think he's either Brit or Australian. I can't tell from his accent, but I think he literally, in work. But you need out here. You need to have. And as soon as I say that, I go, you don't really have to have like a scooter or something, because the guy across the street from me is he's from England, and he walks out to the main road, which is 100 yards, and picks him up and takes him downtown every night. I mean, he's a party guy, and he brings women home every night and stuff. And he rents a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath home in our community, and I bet he's probably paying, I don't know, $600 a month for a nice renovated home. So, as we've talked about before, once you move off the tourist deal and stay long term, costs plummet. If you had a whole refrigerator full of food, even it doesn't matter if you're hamburger and you just want to throw a hamburger on the grill, you could buy a grill for $20 here and throw some hamburgers on the grill or whatever. I mean, your cost, even though the food costs are low, and you could do Grab very low, but you've been running behind the whole time you're here. You're running out of money at the end of the month, and you should have like 3 months. If you had 3 months worth of money, it would never be an issue for you.
Yeah, because you're always having money coming in.
Yeah, you need to not worry about the money that's coming in. That's just extra. And yet if you have 90 days worth of money, it will never be an issue with the Social Security thing, because you can solve that in a couple of days. Now you may have to stay up all night or cut something, but that's solvable pretty quickly. But as soon as you have like 3 months worth of money, no problem,
isn't it? You have to do a border run every 90 days. Is that correct?
No, but no, I haven't done a border run in 4 years, so I'm on.
No, he's talking about me
as a tourist.
Yeah, a tourist has to do that, but I mean, Kev, once you're over 50, it's a different deal. So once you're over 50, even you can use an agent and don't worry about anything. And I think it's probably $1,000 a year. So you save up $100 a month. Now I don't. If you're legit, it's $60 a year to live here. If you don't have the income, you can't report everything, you can't show the bank, you can't. The worst case example is $1,000 a year to have an agent handle it all for you. But so $100 a month, or $90 a month, and then I still have to report every 90 days. But that kind of stuff is easy. You do it all online. It's not an issue. Like I'm gonna do my visa next month. My visa expires on the 11th, and so I'm going back. And so I've got all my paperwork together, and it's 1,600 baht, which is is it 1,600? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's 1,600. What is that?
Well, 14
I don't know,
is
$60 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
16 or 18. So it's 2,000 would be $60. Now I pay. There's a little company next door that's a visa agency that will go through my paperwork and for 300 baht, $10, and make sure everything is there before I go. And I got a three ring binder and everything is tabbed and ready to go. And then you drop your passport up and you pick it up the next day. So
yeah, that's what I did. And I had an agent take care of my paperwork, and they brought it back to the just down the street from me.
And that's the way they should do it. Yeah. But Kev, if you come back, then come back with 3 months. Pay. Come back with $5 or $6 grand, and you could live here forever. And then you're done.
Yeah. I if I do come back, I would rather go to Chiang Mai. I like that place a whole lot. Here is like a vacuum cleaner, but over there up in Chiang Mai, it's more affordable, cost of living and everything.
Well, you have to figure out how. You have to, once you get off the vacation deal, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And
maybe you'll head to the Philippines or you'll head somewhere else. I mean, like I said, listen, I like Vietnam. Had everything worked out, I love Panama and Costa Rica. So I spent a lot of time in Panama because it's the U.S. dollar, and you can live there for about a third of the U.S. deal. They speak English. The U.S. dollar is their currency. And I loved it there. So I went there maybe a half a dozen times.
You could go there,
and it's literally a 45-minute or an hour flight from Miami. So you're into a different country. I've driven the Pan American highway. I've been all over that region, and just crazy. It's funny. Frank was telling these stories. I don't want to bore everybody with these stories, but Frank was telling this story because he was following some guy that had, we go to these mansions and stuff that were full of stuff, but who knows if that's true or not. But I'll just tell you one crazy story. I was in Panama,
Most likely
and I was
not.
driving. Yeah, I was driving from. So Panama City is like kind of eastern central, and then up the kind of north part of Panama is where all the expats live, or a lot of them live up there. And I was driving up there, and you go through some crazy mountains, and there's no guardrails. You have to kind of pull off the road if the big bus is coming, and so you got a big bus coming that you're traveling on the and literally you can look down. It's a couple of 100 feet down these tropical forests, or I guess jungles. And anyways, as you try, this bus was trying to pass me coming up, and I was going down the mountain into this town, and so I moved off into this little indent to allow him to pass. And then I looked, and I could literally see like a concrete in this indent in the forest. I could see like what I thought was like a gate, like a gate for a house. And I got out of my car and I started walking, and I saw this concrete wall, maybe 8 feet tall, that went into the forest on the right and left. But you could see like through the forest kind of a road, but it was completely covered with leaves and shit and forest and vines and shit. I walked down and found this huge mansion. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever seen like a 10,000 square foot home, but this was like a 10,000 square foot home in the middle of the jungle in Panama.
Yeah.
Now, like Frank's stories and this guy that he follows, they find all kinds of shit. This thing was stripped of everything. It was fucking nothing. There wasn't a door handle. There wasn't a piece of pipe, but you could see the outline, the structure of this massive home with a pool that was sitting in the jungle in Panama. And so, my girlfriend at the time she was Panamanian. And so we walked, we took a bunch of pictures and but it was cool because the jungle was like taking it over, and you could see like, and this is probably this is probably at least 10 years, maybe 12 years ago. So it's probably completely eaten up, but you could see that the jungle was just eating this home up. Like, right, Frank's 3,700 square foot home. So anyways, you could tell where the master bedroom was because the layout of the concrete walls, but there was no windows, there was no glass, there was no doors. Everything that could be taken was gone. They stripped it completely. So anyways, we took a bunch of pictures. You could tell where the pool was, but the pool had been filled in by plants. And so you could tell the outline, this massive home. So anyways, we go into this town, which is a couple of miles away, and we're having lunch. And I'm telling the woman, I say, hey, we were coming down and we found this home. And so right away, she doesn't, it didn't take much explanation. And she said, oh yeah, that's, so-and-so's, that was a drug lord's home. And the U.S. military came in helicopters and landed and killed a bunch of people and arrested a bunch of people with the Panamanian, I guess it was a coup, and this was back when Noriega and all that kind of shit was going on. But they killed this guy, and I didn't recognize his name, so it's not like some famous, kind of name that anybody would remember. But it was this cool story. But she said within 24 hours, the entire town that we were in walked up the mountain and stripped this house of every possible thing that you could take away. There wasn't, and she said, it's been there for 10 years. I said, well, the jungle almost owns the entire thing. Yeah, the kids go up there, they do graffiti and shit. But anyways, that was just, I actually came across one of those crazy homes.
Space is the same way. Clark Air Force Base got taken over by jungle.
Yeah, it's not going to take long. Listen, when we fucked up enough and Mother Nature decides, okay, it's enough. Time for you guys to go and gives us a bug or whatever the fuck, we're done. 90 days later, it's all forest, and everything that had to do with humans is just buried a foot deep, but beyond vines and shit. It won't take long. Well,
We got
Kevin,
Bruce
this
in
is
the
going to be
house. Hello, Bruce.
It's funny. Did you see the article about the guy that got arrested for flying the drone on the beach there at Pattaya a couple of days ago?
No, but I'm holding my drone right now.
There's a moratorium. You can't fly drones, and
I understand there's a ban on all flying drones.
yeah, there's a ban. And so there's some German guy was out there a couple of days ago, and he flew it, and they arrested him. So it made the news. So, anyways, no.
God.
So, hey, has anybody heard? I'm looking at the chat. Anybody heard? Where Frankie is? And what's going on with Frank? That could be true.
Guys.
And what they said is the Franz is that there's a ban on drones. Now, I don't know if you need a certain license or whatever, but
there is.
they want no drones in Pattaya. Now, I'm sure that has to do with flying over
all of Thailand.
And maybe it is. I don't have a drone, so maybe that is something. So, what's happening with our boy Frank is he's actually shocked me because I thought for sure he would be back. No one's heard from him.
I hope he's coming back. I have no idea what he's doing.
So Jay, when are you heading here?
We want to know. Well,
Yeah, come to Thailand. Have you been here, Jay?
No, I haven't been there.
Well, you should come.
He's afraid.
Afraid? Are you serious, Kevin?
I don't think Jay's afraid.
I went to Davao.
Chris, I agree with you, Chris. I think that's the truth.
By myself. By myself. I went to Davao in 2015 when every expat on the planet was doing YouTube fucking things saying that there's terrorists there. You're gonna die. And our little old Jay, for his first trip overseas, went there and rolled in by my fucking self. Ended up staying for almost a year. So I ain't scared to go anywhere.
Yeah, he is. He's still active, no question. He was active here. I saw him post on Kevin's show.
Frank is safe.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I think he was told to get off social media, which is fine. You can see how quiet it is. It's funny. He caused so much controversy that there wasn't. I never saw another vlogger that had so many channels against him and people. But once he got off, I haven't been on a weekend myself. I've got, I'm busy. We're launching a bunch of products and stuff, and I don't really think about YouTube. And occasionally I'll watch you, or I saw Big E had a couple of a guy and a woman, that I've seen before, the Vagabond channel. I've been following him for years, and he ran into them. They were great. And I know Foreigner Joe and Thai Gift. I know them. Yeah, I get it. He's still doing active accounts. But Jay, you were getting ready to come over, a couple of weeks ago, weren't you? I mean, not here, but it's Philippines or somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'll be leaving soon.
Yeah. Well,
You've been saying that for over 3 months now. Make up your mind. Come here.
There you go. Kevin calling out Jay. I love it.
Right. Make your mind up, man. Make your mind up.
Because Jay always tells me when am I coming to the Philippines, so I'm doing the opposite. People want to know.
So, Kev, you're heading back to are you going to head back to your aunt's house?
Well, I'm going to go where the heart is. So wherever my heart is, that's home.
Yeah, good for you. You go back to Alaska and hang out with your sons, and are they married?
Yeah.
Your sons?
Yeah. They all got married and they got kids and stuff. But yeah, I could even go from here to Alaska.
We'll continue to follow you and hang out. We're going to hang out with you and enjoy your life, and we hope you get back or stay wherever you want to stay. That's the most important thing. Enjoy your life and be where you want to be.
That's right.
I mean, I'm exactly where I want to be. Where what we're doing here, and working with all these young people, and young to me is I'm working with 27, 30-year-olds. These are all kids to me. Is a lot of fun. But yeah, go enjoy your life. You don't owe anybody any explanation. Just figure out what you want to do and just do it.
But Frank, you win, buddy. I'm going home, or am I? Oh, Frank, I love antagonizing him and poking him.
Hey,
He's
I'm getting
so
a lot of
gullible.
feedback and probably a bad connection or something, but I'm going to jump off. Anyways, good talking to you, Kev. I'm going to keep following you. Good luck on your journeys. And Jay, if you come this way, connect with me, and we're glad to have a beer with you.
Yeah, mate, I will.
All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Take it easy.
All right, Doug. Thank you for coming up. Have a good weekend.
Kevin, I'm gonna have to jump off. I gotta go to sleep.
You're gonna go eat? You're always eating.
No, I gotta go to sleep. I've been hitting the gym hard, mate, all week, and it's Saturday, Sunday off, so
All right.
I need to rest. When it gets to Friday, mate,
buddy.
and you're lifting as much as me, you're pretty fucking tired.
Because you should get some good pointers from Frank, because he's been doing the dumbbells or the dummy or doing something, and he's getting jacked.
Yeah, I don't think you got much to do in the gym or anything like that. All right, well, I'll talk to you later, mate.
All right, my friend. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, man.
See you, man.
So, Bruce, what's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Yeah, just listening to the show, man. How you doing? Everything okay?
Everything is going. Everything is fitting like a puzzle. Everything is going into place.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, same here.
No, Nashville. Somebody's asking me, am I going to Nashville for the country music? No, Nashville Airport is the closest to the house, and it's only like an hour and 30-minute drive, so it's very close to. And instead of going all the way up to Lilyville, where it's a lot farther, Nashville is just down the street.
Yep, Kevin's going to Nashville. He's gonna get a big hit in the country music scene or some kind of music, and he's gonna.
I've been there. I've been there many times, but usually to the beer garden.
Yeah.
They got a giant German
do
house.
what you feel best, buddy. All right, do what makes you feel better, man. That's all you can do, man. You know, you got people that give a shit about you out here, so. You got family, do what's best for Kevin.
But again, you always got to know when to quit instead of, putting yourself deeper and deeper into the hole. You got to know when to quit and climb out and get new location.
So, so a place. Okay, so my wife's got a house. And everything. And I was staying there majority of the time. And then I wanted to be into the town area so I could, if I needed to get stuff, because you take from her place, you have to go down and catch a boat to, 10 minutes or whatever it is or less to go to the town. So one of her family members of her family rented me a place for it was $85, 2-bedroom, a little 2-bedroom, but it was which was nice. But if that would have been like anywhere else, obviously it'd have been paying more. I was gonna pay her, the 2 months advance rent. She didn't want that. which I, because anybody I talked to, even going on the ground and talking, some of them wanted it, some of them didn't. But yeah, literally, no, she just said, I just want $85. Yeah, you can stay here. I got, I got free water
Well,
from her.
that's nice.
So, but yeah, I did that just for me, just so I could be in town. It's, I hit a little trike, get a trike, go outside the the place, get a trike, and be in town in 3 minutes, and
Sure.
so then I could go get whatever I wanted. But yeah, that was for me. I only got that place just to get a little peace of mind at times, because it got a little a lot of people around, so I'd stay on the weekends and stuff over there, and then that was that. But otherwise,
Okay.
like, I could just stay at that place. Like, literally, all I was paying for was electric. That's all she wanted, so.
Cool. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get off. It's
All right,
been
man.
1 hour and 23 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming up, hanging out with us. Thank you for all of my panel coming up. Real Deal J, Don C, Bruce Davis. Thank you all
Thanks.
for coming out and hanging out with us. It's always
Take care,
good to come out and say howdy, folks.
Yep. Take care, buddy. Have a good
All right, my friend. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Man.
Yep. Sound like rain's coming already. Yeah, Doug. Not Doug. Don C. The forecast is rain for tonight and thunder showers tomorrow. But I could hear the rain coming. We got tin roof next door. You could hear it pitter patter. But yeah, you guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Always be positive. There's always things that's going to work out for you if you have a positive attitude, if you have a positive mind. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Live life to the fullest, because you don't know what's going to happen the next day. So be happy with your life and keep moving forwards. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll talk to you all next time.